started to talk about what, the fact that, what does Vesper stand for? Do you remember? Valence, shell, electron pair, repulsion. Okay, valence, shell, electron pair, repulsion. Vesper, even though it's really Vesper. That it gives us these shapes. So we actually have some, you could call them code names. We have names for these things, and there's sort of a code. And if you glance at this back page of your molecular geometry lab, where it says, number of lone pairs on central atom, total number of effective pairs, and arrangement based on number of effective pairs. Yeah, never mind. Let's skip this. Okay. So the number, let me draw, for instance, water. It's our old friend water. We love water. Very handy if you want to stay alive on this planet. So when we look at that first column, number of unshared pairs on the central atom, we're only looking at the central atom. And the central atom here is, of course, oxygen. So the number of unshared pairs on this is going to be 2. The number of effective pairs are just the number of things that are not, number of things bonded to the central atom. Here that's also 2. And when we do arrangement of electrons, and you can write over the first column E and over the second column B, because we write this sort of shorthand for this, where the arrangement of electrons here, A is your central atom, you're going to have one of those. B is the number of things that are hooked to the central atom, and there are 2, so you get a subscript. And E is the number of unshared pairs on the central atom, so you also get a subscript. So this is an AB2E2. Okay? You're going to actually measure the bonds around the central atom using a protractor and the model that you build. And then you're going to look up the geometry of the molecule on page 186 in your book. There's a table, and it's going to list for every single possible combination. You can have an AB4, AB3, AB2. If there's no unshared pairs, we don't list the E. You can have an ABE2. I'm trying to think of some other common ones. AB3E. And if there's just one, I don't think we usually list it. Maybe? No. That looks wrong. So like AB3E would have 3 things hooked to the central, no unshared, or 1 unshared pair. I'm going to have you just go to the lab tables and start working. So you're starting obviously with HCN. And I think that'll work better, and then we'll talk about the nonconformers tomorrow. So you'll be able to, you might even get 4 periods to work on this. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get out the model kits once you're there and working. That's it.